Meanwhile, at the Hall of Cage.
Caging Greatness Season 3. Loading in. 3, 2, 1.
Nick Cage smooches good.
Rule number 1, don't work where you live. Rule number 2, don't write anything down.
Well, I'm one of those fortunate people who like my job, sir. Got my first chemistry set when I was 7, blew my eyebrows off, we never saw the cat again. Been into it ever since.
Sometimes I let matches burn down to my fingertips just to feel something, anything.
People don't throw things at me anymore. Maybe because I carry a bow around.
I just stole 50 cars in one night. I'm a little tired, I'm a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation.
I should always trust my instincts as a shamanic thespian.
Tool up, honey bunny. It's time to get bad guys.
Sorry, boss, but there's only 2 men I trust. One of them's me, and the other's not you.
Within an hour of purchasing, they will refill it for you. Yeah, I saw that. You have to eat the chicken there, and you have to finish it within an hour, and then they will refill your chicken bucket at KFC. Apparently, that's real.
What?
I wish I had known this in my 20s. TikTok taught me.
What?
What? No.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. No, Shimmy, no.
If you sit down,
terrible
and
idea.
eat in
Welcome
a
to the
KFC.
last podcast with Shimmy as he goes and has cardiac arrest at KFC. Come on.
Chicken and death? Sign me the fuck up.
I feel
Why
like,
isn't that
I
a
feel like this is a
restaurant name?
movie I've seen recently. Goddamn.
Gladys Knight's Chicken and Death.
There's an episode of Rocco's Modern Life where Heifer he choked on a chicken bone because he was fat ass.
Oh my god.
With like a whole ass chicken in his throat, like poking out the side of his neck.
That show's so damn good.
Yes.
I was really disappointed with they did a reboot movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
It was,
Really?
It was all right.
It's like, how dare to talk about trans rights in a country that's rapidly getting rid of trans rights?
I was just bored.
Where was it?
It was on Netflix.
Yeah.
It came out the same, pretty much. It's not the same within the same month as the Invader Zim reboot movie.
Yeah, like I watched the first. I got 16, 17 minutes into it, and I was just bored.
They retreaded a lot of the same jokes.
Yeah, it was just too much. Like it was clear nostalgia bait.
How was the animation style? Was it the same?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly.
And they got all the voice cast back, so I mean,
Well, what the fuck happened?
it's the same thing. What happened when Spike TV decided they wanted to try and relaunch Ren and Stimpy. They leaned way too hard into some of the unspoken jokes.
Yeah, like they just went full adult instead of because those old kid shows were made better by the fact that they couldn't just outright say the joke, so they had to be careful with what they were doing. And now, like these nostalgia shows, like, nah, we're just gonna say bitch and shit and pussy and ass.
They lean forward
instead of leaning into it subtly. Like, no, they just throw subtly out the window.
No, they just jump through the fucking window.
Yeah, so it's just not funny.
You guys remember Rocco's Modern Life had swingers? Well, guess what? They're full on having sex now.
Yeah, it's bad.
Maybe with Paramount Plus owning like all Nickelodeon shit, maybe there's hope.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's really hard to actually find Rocco's Modern Life on like a media format. I think they released a DVD set that had like a couple of episodes, but
yeah,
I'm kind of pissed at Paramount Plus. They fucking canned the Workaholics movie.
That sucks.
Like they fucking like called a meeting and were just like, yeah, we're not doing that movie anymore. I was like, wait, what?
But the guy who plays Anders is going to be in the new Muppet series on Disney Plus.
And you know what? I'll take it.
Oh, they're doing a new Muppet series.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't know about it
It's
either.
very musical based, I think.
Really?
It looks good.
Good. I didn't much care for the ABC one.
I loved the fact that Animal got to have a drum off against Dave Grohl.
I mean, that was great. There were so many good bits, and I just didn't much. I just like the show overall felt weird. Like it wasn't ever about the Muppets behind the scenes that made the Muppet Show so fun. It was the Muppet Show, and it's just wasn't my thing.
I didn't watch a lot of it. What I did see, I enjoyed. I heard the criticisms like, oh, the people are just like, not my Muppets, just like that. I'm just like, come on.
The first season was interesting because it was more like serious toned, and then they completely changed directors and writing staff in the second season. I was like,
it was all over the place, and like I'm not my Muppets. It's just I love the Muppets, and I didn't like that series.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like a knock at you. I'm talking about the people that were more like, my children.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of that when that fucking rebooted.
Wait, do I need to clutch pearls?
It's the Muppets.
No,
Shut up.
I did love the Halloween special from last year that had Will Arnett in it.
Yeah, the haunted one.
Oh, that shit was
Haunted Mansion.
hilarious. That was so funny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Caging Greatness, the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Hey!
We are here to celebrate what is roughly, give or take 5 or 10, our 100th episode.
Woo!
It might be 136. It might be 73. I mean, it's not.
It's probably close to like 102.
Yeah, but again, there's questions of, do we count the filler episodes? Do we count the best of episodes?
I mean, listen, there are, as of now, at least 102 audio releases from Caging Greatness.
Oh.
Yes.
So do I shoot out the fireworks now?
No, save the fireworks for later.
Oh, okay.
But he's already lit the fuse, though.
Yeah. Shit! Damn it. Shit!
Run, cannon!
Shit!
You got renter's insurance, don't you?
Shit!
I'm back.
Oh, look, the fuse stopped.
No, it's okay.
I want to blow this fucker up.
Oh.
So we are here tonight to celebrate with friends, old, and new, our 100th or so episodes. We've got Pat from the original cast, because for a show with 20 to 40 listeners per episode, we've had cast changes and format changes. Not really format changes. Like, we always do our bullshit. But we have Pat.
We are the Mad TV of podcasts.
Hey, there's a lot of Mad TV that I really
Well,
like.
I mean, technically, the format changes whenever you feel like it. With we're doing an Uncaged episode.
Yeah, we pretty much do it.
Or we're doing this like audio drama thing, or Travolta Development.
Enjoyed it. Like, it's all gone well. And we've got Frank.
Hello.
And then we've got Cannon and Jeremy and me.
Yeah.
Beat you, motherfucker.
And I was also given notes from some of our friends. Emilio wanted me to say, "Why did you text me?" Eric Klein wanted me to say, "Thanks for having me on the show. If I don't win, you're all dead to me."
This will not influence the wheel.
Wait, you told me if we were on the show we couldn't win. Damn
I
it.
did, yeah. Well, if you were on the episode itself.
That's why you use
Not
fake
special.
names.
Son of a bitch.
You're an actual host. So, good old Marco said, "Seriously, why do you keep sending me messages?"
Learn to leave well enough alone, Shem.
Ken Logan said, I'm working late. I can't make it. Stop crying. Seriously, why are you crying? I'm going to hang up now.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've got some good well wishes from our friends.
Yeah, completely.
It was like, I wish this show would end.
For anyone listening, of course, all of that was absolutely made up.
But which parts?
Except for the Marco part. He messaged me. He was just like, look, I have a girlfriend. Look, this whole Valentine's Day thing, what the fuck are you talking about? I was drunk when we did the interview. No, Marco didn't say that. We love you, Marco.
Actually, I talked to him the other night because he did an Instagram post of like, what's a horror movie that a lot of people don't know about that you love? And he put Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. And I fucking own that DVD. It was just like a Walmart special from like 2009.
Oh my God,
I was
the
like,
cover's
"Holy
coming
shit,
to me."
Marco, I own that. He's like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's just like a B movie. It's just so dumb and great.
Why is a dude with a backwards ball cap in my head right now
Yeah,
on the cover?
dude, backwards
I'm
ball
right here,
cap.
Cannon.
That's my thing.
Backwards ball cap, ripped shirt, monsters behind him. He's holding like a wrench.
Yep, I haven't seen it, but I've seen that fucking DVD
I
cover.
own that DVD, bro. I bought that at Walmart when it released.
Coming soon to a B movie spectacular.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
We'll throw it in.
I'll fucking watch that.
Until fucking Elon Musk instills a poll tax on Twitter. That horse shit.
We may as well just pick our own movies. It'd be fine. Fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
We'll just give people the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just real life.
We'll get
never
David
do
Cage
that.
to direct our polls.
Yeah.
The illusion of choice.
But we're here tonight. You're going to have an hour of this. We're just here to celebrate us because deep down, we're just narcissistic, self-serving, wannabe hopeful stars.
Speak for yourself.
Okay? Deep down, everyone else on this show is like me in that we're narcissistic, self-serving, wannabe hopeful stars.
Huh?
No, we just enjoy having fun. We're going to fuck around.
So you have a good time.
We like to have fun here.
What fun? Hold on. Where's the fun police?
Well,
He is upstairs.
Darwin is upstairs.
Darwin is upstairs.
I found out yesterday, and I didn't know this, but there's a band which is just a dude in the vein of Five for Fighting, of a band that's just one guy. It's called Bleachers. I like this band. It's a guy named Jack Anatoff or Antonov, something like that. I did not know he was 1/3 of the group Fun, period.
Oh.
Yeah. Like he moved to do Bleachers right before Fun, period. That's not how you pronounce it. It's Fun, but period. Right before they went on their hiatus. But yeah, Bleachers is fun.
Period.
Full stop.
But I didn't know that.
We had this conversation the other day where you were talking about voice to text,
Yeah.
where you find yourself occasionally talking in that and putting a period in your actual speech.
I will occasionally add punctuation when speaking in person, yes.
Period.
Because I do voice to text because it's easier because I'm usually doing other stuff, and I chew my fingers, so there's a lot.
He has none left.
There's a lot of callus on there, so it doesn't register right when I try to use my thumbs.
Jimmy, quick question. How much of your body is a callus right now?
Well, if we're counting my soul,
Oh, no.
most of it. Which actually reminds me of a sad story.
No.
Not even for
Where's
the
the spray
100.
bottle at? No, bad.
So I use voice to text a lot, and because the way I text is grammatically correct, the best kind of correct, I do the punctuation.
No, it's technically correct.
Well, on a similar thing, I did something that's stupider than that because for a while I was reading.
More stupid, sir.
Jimmy, we're going to have to put you in the corner.
It comes across better stupider, but when you say it's stupider,
But it's still
'cause it's-
wrong.
Boys
yes,
go to
exactly.
stupider to get
That's the
more.
whole point. Yeah.
Well, what did you do?
At a certain point, I was reading a lot of books on Kindle, and the way you turn the page is you just like hit.
Like books
To the
on
side.
Kindle or like books that are on your Kindle?
My Kindle, books on my Kindle.
Books on tape on Kindle.
Books that are being held by his friend Kindle.
And I have to tap him on the side of the head so he turns the page for me.
Tap turn.
No, anyway, so you touch the side of the Kindle to turn the page, and I had been reading like 6 or 7 books that way, and for some reason I came across a reference to a book I read a long time ago. I knew I had it, and so I went and got it, and I started reading it, and I'm sitting there reading it one day, and I catch myself touching the paper. As if the book would turn the page for me. I touched the paper and I touched it again. I went, God damn, I'm an idiot.
That is like a charming like reverse thing. You would expect like a young child who's only known like tablet touchscreen interfaces to try to touch a piece of paper that it would then change, and not the other way.
No, I'm just a moron. That was just.
Why is this papery Kindle not moving?
Somewhere in the ghost of Pavlov's like, what? Why are there just dogs everywhere? Am I in hell?
You're a dog park.
Speaking of dogs, I have a little bit of sad story. Farkle has gotten a few more seizures, and he is now, after $500 at the vet, on medication.
Oh, well, that's good.
He's good on medications. You going to help?
I hope so. He is like 13 years old now.
Wow.
So it's not completely unexpected.
Yeah.
But I thought the vet was going to kidnap him because what they do now is they put you in a waiting room, like a person's waiting room, and they come and get your dog and take them into the checkout room. And he left with the little assistant, and I hear the vet yell from the hallway, "Look at the long boy," because he's a short, little, stubby-legged guy.
It's a potato.
And when she came back in to talk to me about what they did, the checkup and stuff, she squatted on the ground with Farkle in her lap, licking her in the face. And I was like, you'll take him? I mean, he'll go with you. He'll go with you.
The way you started that made me think of she came in and squatted down without the dog. And I'm like, that's not the way you want to deliver news to someone about their dog.
It's like, I don't know what happened, but we lost him?
The
Meanwhile,
tracksuit Russian squat, like, so did your dog. He's good.
Meanwhile, the window behind Frank, you just see the vet like running out to his car, like shutting the door and driving off.
No, they hand you like a goose back.
What happened to my dog? Well,
Yeah,
he has goose
His
syndrome.
dog.
I mean, I think everyone has met Farkle. I don't know, Jeremy.
Yeah. I
Jeremy,
think I
you
briefly
haven't?
met him once.
He is super friendly
Yeah.
to everyone. And he will literally... Well, the one kid kind of, made faces at him, and Farkle had to headbutt him. So
We don't talk about that anymore.
Well, that's how Farkle says hello, by just using himself as a battering ram.
That is true. He does kind of just launch himself in your direction as a little furry torpedo. But he will get in strangers' car.
That's not good.
Yeah, he will go with whoever, because he's done that several times
You
at
never
the dog
gave him
park.
the stranger danger speech?
He doesn't listen.
That's like y'all have all met Barney, our dog, and so we recently had to take the Oddman off the foot of the bed and move it, and he hasn't quite adjusted to not having that extra step. So the other day I witnessed him do the jumped too far back, slow motion. Oh shit, I'm not going to make the bed. Feet land on the front part of the bed. And I'm like, oh buddy, they have to like pick him up. And I'm like, there's a thing missing there. You've got to get more lift. You've got to become Air Bud. Yeah, if he does become Air Bud and I make a shitload of money, fuck you guys.
And like so many direct-to-DVD sequels and spin-offs.
Yeah.
And just a production studio, apparently. There's like Airbud Productions or some shit.
What?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's its own studio.
Wow.
There's they did a wrestling movie called Russell Madness. There's John Morrison
I'm
in it.
literally about to say John Morrison wrestled the dog.
Morrison is the one guy you get if you're doing a movie with wrestling in it.
Yep.
That's Taya's husband.
Oh, okay.
Or Nash if the pay's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nash.
Man, Nash was in all kinds of stuff. He was Super Shredder.
He was
Yeah, he was.
Shredder.
He
was in John Wick.
Yeah.
First John Wick.
He was in the Punisher.
He was the Russian.
Yep.
He made more money from his tiny bit as Super Shredder than he did his first year in WCW.
Wow.
It was like first year in wrestling, I should say.
That was one of those
I
things.
mean, his first year was his first year Oz the Great and Powerful?
Shit, I don't know.
Because I know that was early.
I think he said his first year WWE, didn't he?
No,
Not just wrestling, period.
He was getting big money in WWE, but his first run in WCW, he was like, at some point wasn't he also Vinny Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, he was Vinny Vegas. He was Oz the Great and Power. He had some shit gimmicks. That's when Triple H was Terra Rising.
That is a horrible name.
Is the worst.
Like, damn.
It's bad. So yeah, it does not surprise me that he got nobody got money in pre 1993 WCW. Just look at Foley's book. Like fucking Johnny B. Bad was one of the highest paid. Mark Marrow.
I mean, shit.
People.
I guess people could argue that fucking Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan were the reasons why people started getting big money in fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, then Hogan bought Union, so
All I can think now is Triple H being in Blade Trinity and being a vampire with platinum plated fangs.
Hey, dick face, have you seen my dog?
Yes.
Have you checked the lobby? That's a good bit. That movie sucks, but that has some funny fucking moments.
That movie, if you just remove Wesley Snipes from that movie is just straight gas.
Yeah.
Man, your cousin was an a-hole on the set of that movie. Let me tell you.
He's had a rough time, Cousin Wesley was in a dark period of his life.
From what I understand, he just showed up, did all of his speaking lines, and just sat in the trailer and smoked weed for the rest of the time.
Pretty much, he communicated with the director via post-it note.
He wasn't even in the movie. It was a fucking hologram.
That was I think that was my first exposure to Ryan Reynolds. Was that movie, and then I went back and watched I think Van Wilder and
Van Wilder. Yeah.
Okay, here, let me date myself. My first exposure to Ryan Reynolds was Two Guys, a Girl, in a Pizza Place.
yes, I was just about to say that.
yeah.
On ABC.
And then they changed it to just two guys and a girl because they stopped working at the pizza place. And I'm like, really?
What better way to introduce a character than have him leap through a window and have a sign that says, "Hello, my name is fuck you."
That was pretty good.
I mean, and plus, the movie was also kind of low key a commercial for the first AirPod.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Jessica Biel's like, "Hey, check out me making this playlist on the computer."
You made a goddamn vampire Pomeranian.
Every time I see blatant product placement like that, I just think about Wayne's World.
Oh, yeah.
God, those movies.
We'll never bow to corporate sponsors. Holding up a Pepsi.
I love those movies.
They are great. Speaking of movies, it's a good segue. We didn't have a lot planned for tonight for our special show. It was just going to be us celebrating our random bullshit. So basically the normal thing we do. We are going to spin for the winner of our contest.
Yep.
And I also want to just go around the table and ask of our past 100 episodes, is there anything that you really enjoyed that we did? A movie that you really liked, or that you were happy to see? Like, what's a highlight to you? And we'll start with someone who's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah, for real. Well,
Whole audience gaslit immediately.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been here. Last time I checked.
We built a studio around him, actually.
That's right.
It's my, that vent probably has my bed and my pillow in it.
Yeah.
Are you the one been nibbling holes in our water lines?
I plead the fifth.
He was thirsty. Let him alone.
No comment. I'll need to refer you to my lawyer, Shim.
Right, yes. Lawyer. I object.
Sustained.
Yes.
So, as somebody who's been here for a long time, I have to say, I think my favorite episode will be the time that we did that review on Raising Arizona.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Great.
You son of a bitch. You rat bastard.
Fuck you, Jeremy.
Told you we got heat, Frank.
It's good.
We have straight beef.
It created several bits, one of which Cannon's very proud of.
Even when I'm asking a serious question, it's just bullshit answers. I love it. I love this show.
No, for me, I've been really like. I think I enjoyed the Commando episode. Was a lot of fun. Like doing some of the Schwarzenegger stuff, the offshoots. Seen some Cage movies never thought I would see. Looking at you, Zandali. That was just rough.
What did you think of Bringing Out the Dead when you watched it with us that one time?
That was great.
Yeah, it was a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Look at this Polaroid that's not been doctored with like
What are you staring at me for, Ken? What did I do?
You, every fucking movie we watch is under surveillance.
I can't
the whole
help,
time.
Can't help it. All right.
You have no video proof of my existence.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You have not released that video, so
Also, not to mention, the fantastic Dragon Con episode that we just came up with off the top of our
That
head.
was still our highest listened episode.
People be liking Dragon Con.
a surprise hit.
Dragon Con.
Was the second biggest con in the U.S.,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's
I mean,
also getting way too expensive now.
With fucking isn't San Diego always getting canceled left and right now because of reasons that I can't say because you'll get a fucking banner for some reason.
No, like straight up, San Diego has become like pop culture movie sort of thing.
It's not a con. It's a
movie.
giant advertisement.
It's an event.
it's a movie release place now.
Dragon Con is literally 5 days of partying, soon to be 6 days of partying,
3E was the one that got canceled outright.
and it's dead in the water.
Oh yeah, E3 did get
Literally,
fucking shit
who's
canned.
left to show E3? Konami, the fucking ball pit.
It's just gonna be Kojima for like 3 days, just like talking on stage about his theory next few projects.
The things he'll never actually do.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, if I had $100 million from the government to just dick around in a hologram chamber with my famous pal, you think I wouldn't do it?
Well, Pat,
Hello
as
there.
someone else who's been here the whole time, what's your favorite, like some of your favorite moments from the show?
Favorite moments? Well, so many to count.
We'll get to it then.
Wait, what's we got deal? Honestly, there's been a lot of just great bits that. Like, I still remember the very first time we recorded, like our episode 0, and just seeing where it started, where we were just flying by the seat of our pants, speaking off the cuff and just going where the wind takes us to now.
Yeah.
Where nothing has changed.
Actually, that first episode was way more structured than anything we've done since.
I do think it's funny that literally we were like, okay, we're going to do a Cage episode every single week, and we did that for about 4 weeks, and then immediately.
Remember, it was a Cage episode every 2 weeks. And they're like, well, fuck it, let's do stuff in the middle since we got time, and this is fun, and we're all losing our minds from the thing we can't talk about because we've all been inside for a year. And so we started like, we'll do filler episodes, and then it became like, we'll get around to.
Then half the show became filler.
But it all became fun.
It all became.
At the end of the day, it was the journey with our friends.
That's right. The real Cage was the friends we made along the way.
Shit, this is a Cage.
God, it's fucked.
I remember when we were down here recording a straight shooting, and JoJo was completely incapacitated from the vaccine, and we called them even though they were 10 feet above us on the first floor,
fun.
and just like, and then they passed out. One of my favorite just like segments is, I'm sure it's been in the best of, for which one I can't remember. It's JoJo talking about their experience of the lady asking for a shower head.
That was something.
Is this one of them good ones?
It's like, yes, ma'am, I'm here to clean your pipes and knock the bottom out. and I had a lot of favorite episodes. I love the Cage restaurant special.
That was a good one.
I completely forgot about that.
The Mask of not Mask of Zorro. Zorro the Gay Blade.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
That was a really good one. I remember Broken Arrow pretty vividly.
Broken Arrow was fun.
Yeah.
We did have a lot of fun with that one.
Like what, the second Travolta in development?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm not on as much, I still listen all the time. It's still like a lot of fun, and I don't know. It's just, even though doing podcasts has definitely made me a more insane, boring person.
Can't confirm.
But it's still one of the most fun things I've been a part of, and happy to jump on as often as I can.
Cool. Cannon, as someone who's not been here the whole time.
Yes, so this is my first episode, actually.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Nice
this
to
is
meet you.
the first time my voice has been heard on the podcast ever.
Yep.
Our deep analysis of the Xbox video game series Gears of War comes to mind.
That was good.
And how we just like explained that story better than anyone has
Right?
ever done
Like,
it.
that was the deepest dive into Gears of War anyone's ever gone.
Like, ever. Like,
Never heard of that
I think
before.
the feedback from that was, oh, no! Whoa! How?
If only we had video.
For everyone at home, a fucking chair just RIP'd underneath Patrick. I did not see that one coming.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the fucking folding chairs.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the ones that I sit in fear that I'm going to break one of those chairs. What?
That's
Okay, I just would like to point out that right before the podcast, me and Pat changed chairs. Thank you for taking that bullet, Pat.
Oh my!
I bleed for you, Joe.
Well, now Frank's got someone else that got beef with Frank.
How's your ass?
Like the thing is, I landed like square on the floor. Like,
Well, what's crazy was you were still in you were like in the Indian sitting position, like your legs were crossed when you landed. I was like, wow.
That was the most like pro fucking like ass bump I've ever seen. That was like Aleister Black doing his backflip. Malachi Black doing his backflip. just
like literally the chair's leg just went sploo, and I just went straight down.
I can't see like underneath your like navel level. Pretty much.
He just went.
And I just see you just go whoop. And then all I can see is the top of your fucking hat.
I can't believe that just fucking happened. Oh my god.
It was like you were on a chair that had been raised that all of a sudden went all the way down.
See, this is right up.
Drop.
This is right up there with all the insect attacks and the time Shimmy got electrocuted.
I was about to say that is a new one with this room trying to kill you guys is the mechanical aspect.
You know, I think it's
Because
about,
it's been insects and electricity and
I think it's about time we said our goodbyes to our house studio.
Fucking real, let me tell you. All right.
What was your favorite moment other than what just happened just now?
By the way, new fucking favorite moment of the podcast. Fucking ever. Oh my god, I can't believe that just fucking happened.
On, honestly.
Like, oh god. Okay. But if I can be serious for just a minute.
Just a minute.
Gotta be cereal.
Just like going back to some of my like fucking favorites, like growing up watching like Face Off, Con Air. I still think is probably my all-time favy Nick Cage movie because it's just great. But like the ones that I didn't expect that I would like Vampire's Kiss, fucking like it shocked me how much I enjoyed that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Pig. Don't get me fucking started on Pig.
So good.
Phenomenal. So fucking people go watch it, please. It's nice. The All Out review, I got to yell at Tanner for 3 hours, just drunk as piss. I was like 2 hours late for my shift the next day.
It was like what? It was 1, 2 in the morning when we finished that.
We got finished. That's not when I went to bed, I don't think.
It was still hot. He was about 3 inches off the ground.
Just fucking shit. That was good. Just getting to bullshit about some of my the favorite movies, and some of the ones that I'm really glad that that I grew up liking and then watching, kind of I don't know if this is not, but I know it's not like everyone feels this way, but I thought Michael was a fun watch, for what it was. Oh man, I got to watch Ready to Rumble for my birthday episode.
It was good.
That was really good.
Good old times. And there's just so much more Cage to come. So many more games to play. So many more Cage and Ragens, and so many more chairs to fucking flatten. I'm in the same chair. I'm scared this one's going to go in any fucking minute. I'm like, I know I weigh more than Pat.
That's why I brought this computer chair over.
Smart.
One chair already tried to kill me. Dropping me onto a plug box. Live on air. No chances.
And then it just...
I'd actually
The
forgotten
wheels.
when we all went to go see Massive Talent in person.
Yes!
That was great.
Fuck yes! Oh my God.
You're stealing my moment. That's what I was going to say. I was like, my favorite.
I took this fucking concrete for me.
I appreciate that, Pat. That's why I'm not, unlike Jeremy, I'm not having a beef with you.
Yeah.
But of course, me and
All
Jeremy
beef.
have a beef now.
Yep. It's like 80-90 beef too.
Yeah, I want to be smart aleck and say my favorite moment was when I won the the Cajun Greatness trivia contest.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one who actually listens to the show every week. But yeah, like Pat said, I think my favorite moments when we all went saw that movie and came back here and just talked about it, because it was such a good watch. And especially with us, all the friends together watching it and having a good time. And we were all in such a great mood because it is, forget the cliche. It's a feel-good movie. At the end of the movie, you just feel good. It's an enjoyable watch. Yeah. It's got all kind of crazy shit going on. You think it's one thing to start off with, and it just gets more and more ridiculous, and then wraps up at the end with that crazy twist that we all loved. Mm-hmm. I think everybody, it's like one of our favorite twist endings in any of the movies we've seen, is that kind of ending up in the movie.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to be my favorite moment of.
Yeah,
nice.
Even people that I know that despise Nick Cage's face, I tell them to watch the Nick Cage movie where he plays Nick Cage, because it's fucking great.
It's fantastic.
And now it's memed everywhere too.
Yes, it's been all over fucking TikTok for 2 weeks now.
Oh yeah, it is the hot meme going right now, for sure.
I'm just waiting in the comments what is this from?
For those that know, the thing that's being memed right now is the scene in the movie where Pedro Pascal's character is playing a song on the radio, and Nick Cage just looks at him and is like, "What the fuck is this?" And Pedro Pascal just has the biggest smile on his face.
That's because they're both high on acid at the moment.
Their mind on acid. Yeah, it's great.
Well, Jim, what's your favorite moment from all of this?
Well, it's been getting to talk about all of my childhood trauma without being shut down, and having my friends listen to me and help me work through it. It's been
any time.
Yeah.
Happy to do it.
Honestly, it's all the times the kids when we're not doing Cage movies, where it's choice movies and the Commando and Rocky IV, getting to share the movies that were basically my childhood with you guys, my friends whom I love. Those are my favorite things. I get to share, hey, watch Rocky beat communism. It's the best. Stallone's gonna blow everything up. We're watching Street Fighter, bitches. It's really fun, and it made me happy.
Oh, Shem, what was the movie that had Brandon Lee and Drago?
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
That was a fucking sleeper hit for me.
Me too, baby.
Also, just real quick, because I know he's listening. Guest of the show, Eric Klein, believes that 1991's best film was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starring Kevin Costner. Now, 1991 was the year that not only had Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, a superior film, but also The Rocketeer and Showdown in Little Tokyo. So not only was also T2 was that year.
Yep.
And something else. There's like a big one. Silence of the Lambs. So not only is he wrong in thinking that Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is a good film, but he's very wrong in saying it's the best film of 1991 because it's not even in the top 5.
It's like, listen, Eric, I'm sorry. We already did best movies of the 1990s tournament, and we were all surprised by that winner.
Fuck yeah, we were. Still surprised to this day.
Hook was 91.
I liked Hook.
Turtles 2.
Turtles 2 was 91. Yep.
So what if we did just like just 1991 top movie tournament?
Right, let me tell you something, Eric. Gotta fucking
TNTM coming soon to the Cage Wheel. 1991 movie tournament.
Like, yeah. Addams Family.
Yeah, so many good
Ernest
things.
Scared Stupid.
Oh, yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid.
Plays 24/7 at the shopping in Halloween time.
No, there's 4 that rotate. Maybe
He has a Halloween movie.
Yeah, there's Ernest Scared Stupid, both Addams families. Clue. I put Clue
Clue
on.
Halloween.
Clue's great.
Yeah, Clue is good any time of the year. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
I remember like catching that on HBO and being like, this can't be like the board game. And then you get to the end credits and it's the cards flipping over. And I was like, and I like the fact that that movie has multiple endings.
Yeah, that's a great film. But no, like sharing the stuff that I loved with you guys. That was my favorite part. And again, just getting to hang out. Like I love the impression game. That's one of my favorite things we do. That's so fucking fun.
Yes, it is.
We get to come sit down and make voices at each other. I talk to myself in voices all the time. And I get to do it with friends. It's great.
Forcing y'all to watch Rubber.
I loved watching Rubber with them.
Hey, I enjoyed myself with Rubber, actually.
Watch that voluntarily.
The movie's great.
It's watching the bad movie. And of course, our stellar review of Raising Arizona is always going to be
Brings a tear to my eye every time.
Son of a bitch.
Reason.
The greatest.
But no, it's just I love the whole thing. Like the show started during a very difficult time for everybody during the Backstreet Boys reunion tour of 2020 and into 2021, and you know, this was like doing this was the only thing I did for fun outside. I was at the shop all the time, and then I did this, and you know that's very similar now. But at the time, it was rough.
Yeah.
So it was nice. This show has been really great.
I mean, that was one of the 2 highlights for my 2020. The starting of the Cajun Greatness podcast, and me getting Amazing Spider-Man number 129.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you did get Amazing.
They're right there next to each other.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was like they're the same window.
Abaddon, what was your favorite moment?
Fantastic.
I fucking loved it when you kept screaming my name. I'm trying to fucking sleep. God damn it.
Fuck. I'm sorry. You didn't have to shove me that hard.
Okay, well, we were gonna invite you to the Evil Dead Rise review, but
Wait, what did you say? What?
I don't know if that's what Abaddon sounds like, but I'm just guessing.
Sounds like he needs a lozenge.
I mean,
Has Abaddon spoke?
not in character. No, I don't think she has.
Yeah.
I like to think she kind of sounds a little something like this.
Probably.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's what I would think to hear.
you sound like the demon voice from The Exorcist.
Never seen it.
Really?
I legit have never seen The Exorcist, no.
Uh,
And you know what, Eric? I haven't seen fucking Prince of Thieves either.
Frank, will you stop messing with the microphone?
It's going to fall on me.
No, you're gripping it and moving it around, and that's
it
what's going
moved.
to make it fall.
It moved.
It's still moving.
It's fine. Looks fine to me.
It's ghost movements.
Okay, this thing is going to hit me like Pat's butt to the floor in a
And
second.
it's going to be hilarious. We
Yeah.
love bits.
Yes.
You know, like The Exorcist is one of those. I've seen it, and I've seen like the original Amityville Horror, and I think it's just a case of so much has changed and so much took from those things. I thought Amityville Horror was boring as fuck, and Exorcist was good, but like they were held up as the pinnacles of horror of their time because that's what they were. But things have gone so far beyond it that it just doesn't hold up. Is the same? Oh, we talked about it a bunch. The Seinfeld effect.
Yeah.
So
It's like there has been I have not seen anything new brought to the exorcism table ever. Like, at least in my history of watching those movies. Like, I know I haven't seen all of them, but it's all is that mic seriously like slowly moving?
Just get closer. Hold the mic, but don't swing it around. It's causing interference and such.
See, even the equipment won't let me get my thoughts out on this fucking show. I love it here. Let me tell you.
Exorcism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just nothing new brought to the table.
I like the Exorcism of Emily Rose.
They tend to follow the same pattern. A lot of time, some of the Conjuring movies have started to do it's like possession and stuff like that. So
go the preacher route, make the fucking angels be dicks, and let the angels possess somebody for a change.
What was it? There's a trailer for a new one that's coming out. The Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well,
based off the spurious claim that this particular exorcist performed something that sort of 10,000 exorcisms or something.
Yeah,
seems like a lot.
Or someone did the math, because in the years that he was active, he would have had to be doing 10 exorcisms a day every single day.
Well, I will pose that it's a lot easier to do a thing 10,000 times that you've never done once and just say you have.
Looking at you, Gene Simmons.
Like how Goldberg's streak went from 32 to 78
from
week to week, then all the way up to 85.
Super inflated.
Yeah.
He was just beating up saps on this side of the street.
You, what? Let's go. No.
Some dude to go like, wham! That's 99.
Thanks, Bill.
We told you about working over the clock there, Goldberg.
Bill. A TikTok, speaking fucking of, a TikTok today came on my feed of his fucking 6-minute match he had with William Regal on Nitro.
I saw that.
They got him fired for that? I mean...
I remember he got in serious trouble and then was released later because of it, because Goldberg was pissed.
Yeah, I mean... It sucked that your fucking megastar was greener than goose shit, but it's not William Regal's fault. But... I mean, I guess who the fuck... I mean, you're not going to fire fucking Goldberg, I guess.
No.
That was the one where it wasn't actual Regal talking. It was somebody talking about it, right?
I think it was Regal.
Was it Regal talking?
I think.
He has talked about it.
Yeah.
Not as much as Bret Hart has talked about Goldberg.
No one can talk about Goldberg as much as Bret Hart's talked about Goldberg.
The one I saw, it was someone talking about that match and saying basically Regal didn't have anything to work with, that he was just trying to stretch it out and make it 6 minutes, and Goldberg was gassed and was just let's end it, and Regal was just no, they told me 6 minutes, we're giving them 6 minutes,
and Goldberg was used
Goldberg
to
was super pissed.
Maybe
and he was super pissed afterwards because Regal stretched it out 6 minutes, basically whooped his ass.
No, he was told to go 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing what he was told.
Yeah, and
100%.
still got fucking shit canned. Because, again, Goldberg was...
hot.
he should have been in the oven a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit. Well, he's a free agent.
Oh, fuck you!
I mean, you're not gonna get in trouble with that, but also I
fucking, as soon as you fidgeted, I was like, oh, God damn it. That's not what I meant. Jesus.
We're not cutting that.
It's all right. I'll just fucking cut myself.
So, let's do the giveaway.
The giveaway.
Distract very quickly.
Wait, what?
Yeah, let's go do the giveaway.
That's right. As it's been broadcasted a few times across socials and on the air, we have a special giveaway planned for the 100th episode, air quotes here all around.
100-ish or so?
100th with an asterisk. We have a very special Cajun Greatness care package going out to the homes of one of our special fans who have participated to add to the rules across our various socials. They will receive movies, comics, stickers, artwork, and a whole bunch of other good stuff in a box that we will send to your homes with sealed with a kiss. Mwah.
Yes, and selfishly, I'm hoping that it's someone local who wins, so we don't have to spend money to mail it.
It really doesn't cost that much to mail shit.
No, that's true. And we do know somebody who's got an in.
What?
Postman Frank.
What?
Tell us, Frank, what happens if someone from Colombia wins? How do we ship it?
We spin the wheel again.
I don't go to Canada. Sorry.
Somewhere, international listeners going, son of a bitch, I'm already fucked.
We're posing this as if I'm getting in my truck and driving to whoever's house it is.
What? I thought that was the deal.
Postman Frank will hand deliver this.
Oh my God! It's like ODS.
You'll see me in 2 days in Minnesota.
It's like
knocking on the door.
It's like, do you want this care package, or do you want Frank to come to your house to say hi?
Actually, I also wouldn't mind if Eric wins, because I can get him to buy the books that he gets every quarter from his subscription service. I just send it all together.
Combined shipping. There you go.
I'm rooting for whatever is easiest for all of us. So we have everyone in list. I've got Wheel Decide pulled up with numbers 1 through 19.
That's right. We have 19 participants
19 of you, and we want to thank you for participating. And again, like all the jokes about editing and not actually, like, we're all kids, like, it's a joke. We're going to spin this once, and whoever lands on, that's who wins. And we will say their name, not their last name, just their first name. And then we'll get with you and we'll send or deliver, or you can come to the shop and get your shit.
And in the event that you don't, probably will say if you don't respond in a timely manner, I would say within reason, we'll probably have to choose again.
Yeah, we'll have to choose
if that should come to it. But there are lots of prize hungry people out there.
Oh yeah. But like half these people are people we talk to anyway, so yeah, it works out.
People like free shit.
Yeah, people like free shit. So, wheel is spinning.
Spinning.
And now it's being left to stop. Spinning. Lucky number 7.
Oh, that would have been weird.
And the winner is our 7th entry. We have from Twitter, Lily at Lily_3.
Oh, okay.
Well, Lily. But if you don't respond after this goes up in like a couple days, we'll have to spin again. So
we're eating it. We're eating the prizes.
Yeah.
We're eating them.
And none of them are edible. It's going to be hard.
I said what I fucking said.
Paper's edible.
Yeah, I can just wet it down.
But there's gloss on it.
It's fine. That's
gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt
grade,
when you shit. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Food grade gloss.
Glossy shards.
It's gonna be a tough one. Oh, what about the movie? The movie's I'm not eating that movie.
It'll be fine. That's made of
We'll
cheese.
put it in a juicer.
Yeah, we'll make a smoothie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Will it blend?
Yeah, I was like, we can get on Will It Blend. Cajun Greatness Will It Blend collab.
We're just gonna keep stealing other people's shit until we blow up. That's how the internet works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
There's no such thing as the original idea. It's all how you arrange that content.
Right. Like, people aren't tuning in for the things we do. They're tuning in for us.
Look, their song
Because we
goes...
bully them into listening.
Like, just put Marvel Studios Presents at the beginning of this episode. Let me tell you.
Just blow it right up.
Gangbusters.
Feige will show up at the door and kick all of our...
I mean, apparently they're going after
the week
cosplayers
that man
now.
has had,
Yeah, he's had a
he
stressful
might
week.
kill us all.
Yeah.
Jimmy, just make an off-key version of the Marvel intro.
Wait, are you telling me that their big bad might be big bad?
We'll see.
There is a lot of back and forth and evidence, and we're just going to do the normal thing. We're going to wait and see how this shakes out.
Oh, well, that's what we're going to do.
And
O.J. Simpson.
that motherfucker murdered his wife and a waiter. Okay?
Hey, that's a classic Cajun Greatness bit.
But this guy's playing a Marvel character allegedly all day.
We don't want to jump on stuff.
I know.
But yeah, like it's not looking great.
No.
It makes me want to show Cannon this.
Yes, nothing like a visual bit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Classic staple.
that is an AYCH.
It's the joys of people doing silly things in Marvel Snap.
That is another bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, see that's just for the folks in the room.
Yeah, that's just for us.
Once we get the Cajun Greatness Studio audience stadium built, people will enjoy
we
it
did
too.
have an audience once. Yeah.
Once.
A couple times.
Oh, yeah, you got a couple times. But, I mean, the good thing about Kang in the movies and the Marvel Universe is that there's already a long history of multiverse and recasting. So I feel like every young actor has just been screaming at their agent all week. No, you tell him I'm a great Kang. I'll be Immortus, and I'll be the Scarlet Centurion. I'll be all the Kangs. We'll make new Kangs.
So what you're telling me that Edward Norton is now the new Kang?
No.
Terrence Howard's is going to be by
That was my first.
Y'all, fuck it. He can say he doesn't need the MCU all he wants, but Cage is the new Kang, confirmed right here on the podcast.
Kanging greatness.
Kanging greatness.
That'd be great.
He who cages.
He did just say he wants to play the Spectre, which would be cool.
Would be interesting.
Yeah,
But he's Nick Cage.
he would be good as spooky, aloof Spectre.
He doesn't
Yeah.
need to be in the MCU.
Well, he's already
Nick
played
Cage.
a spirit
He
that's
did
also
preface
somehow
that
got
with,
vengeance.
He prefaced that with like, look, I love Marvel and stuff, but I don't need to be in the MCU. I'm Nick Cage.
I know, but he wants to be in the fucking MCU.
I mean, literally, who just wouldn't want just a fat check with the Spider-Man's head on it?
All the zeros,
Yeah.
like it's for like $100 million, but every zero is just Spider-Man's face.
Wait, Pat, you do know that legal tender doesn't have Spider-Man's face on it, right?
Then what are all these spider bucks in my wallet?
Oh my God!
conned
Fuck,
again.
we got to have a talk again. Jesus Christ!
I'd like to hear your explanation for this.
Please don't tell me you wasted your entire life savings.
No.
See this? This is a bison buck. This is real tender.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, Cannon, he did text you about it, but you can't read, so you didn't see what happened.
Fuck, you're right. I was
and Jeremy, for the record, I didn't use my life savings. I just waged the data gets the shop.
Uh-oh.
But there's no deed to the shop.
Not anymore. It's all in spider cash.
Damn you, Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson was right.
That's so terrible. Well, have fun with your store. I'm moving to Montana. Bye.
fucking Yellowstone, baby.
And welcome to the new Cajun Greatness Studios.
Well, I think that about does it. Thank you all for listening, not just tonight or today or whenever you're listening to this episode.
Especially if you're Kang, you can listen anytime, anywhere.
Right? But
Wait, we
thank
broadcast
you.
across the multiverse?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
We're on every platform.
I mean, technically, yeah.
In every reality.
Podcast multiverse. Oh yeah, we're
right.
everywhere.
But to all of you who have listened even just once to the show, we want to say thank you. We're not doing this for you, but you definitely make it better, and you know it's pretty gratifying to do a thing that we have fun doing that people seem to like. So we want to say thank you for that. So we're going to go ahead and do our plugs for the 100th-ish time. Call it a night, and we'll be back probably next week with something new.
As strong is all we can give these days.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to really get. I've been way too into my D&D shit. I'm gonna have to get on that schedule. So,
We didn't even tell them what happened last week, did we? This house sucks. End of story.
we were gonna do this last week, but we didn't do anything last week because the Caging Studios had a bit of a moisture problem.
The walls were leaking.
Literally, it was like raining blood, but it was water instead of blood.
So yeah, we did not do it then. The fellas here have had a difficult week.
Yeah, we were all out of comically small umbrellas to shield ourselves from the water.
For real.
Well, you know those comically small umbrellas only work against large boulders.
But we had a surplus of the fucking flowers that shoot water for some ironic reason. I
It's
don't
weird.
fucking
It seems
understand.
like that, I don't think that would help in this.
I don't get it.
scenario.
But they're fun still. I like that bit. It still makes me laugh.
Although it can really piss off the wrong person if you give them a bouquet of squirting flowers.
Yeah, like probably Tom Cruise.
Frank, where can the people find you on the internet?
That was a microphone, not a flower.
You can find me on the Instagram at Postman Franklin, which I rarely post anything. However, at Swirly on TikTok, I actually posted a couple of things today. Because I finally rearranged my comics room and displayed all my little statues and art featuring some of Pat's work, which I have purchased
It looks
in the past.
Yeah. By the way, you've got 2 statues coming in week after next. So.
A new video, Frank.
Yep, I guess, yeah, I got to rearrange everything all over again now to make room for the
Knocks them to the ground and
I was can I just say, I was seriously like, oh man, look at this person's room. I wonder who it is. And I looked up and it was fucking you. I was so happy.
Yeah, it was like, well, what was funny is I started off with just the entrance to the room and just went a nice circle around of the whole room and ended at the doorway. And Farkle just happened to walk right directly into the doorway as I ended. Like, hey, what the fuck's going on?
Hey, Frank, what are you doing?
Cannon.
Yes.
Social media star, influencer.
That's right.
All around great guy.
That's me. So many copies of Megan are flying off the shelves because of me. You have
because
no
of
idea.
you and you alone.
Me.
Where can the people find you on the interwebs?
Well, they can find me at That Cannon Guy on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and of course TikTok. I'm just dropping good reads because, like, I'm slacking on my reading here lately. I'm still reading. Trying to read, that is. Fuck you.
All I did was look at you inquisitively.
And also, seriously, thank everyone who is listening or has listened to this show. Like, it still tickles me to this day that people listen to my buffoonery. But it's fun, and I enjoy it, so thank you. Thank you. And here's to 100 more Cage movies, which there isn't. I don't think there is 100 more Cage.
There will be by the time we get to it, I think.
I mean, yeah, probably.
100 more episodes with 42 to 47 Cage movies left.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Jeremy.
Yes.
What you got going on?
Well, I might have broke off and started my own show.
You bitch! I'll kill you.
So starting, was it next Friday, April 5th?
Yeah, starting Friday,
April 7th.
Friday, April 7th. Jeremy will be hosting, along with his friend, a brand new series on AYC's Extra.
Yep.
And what is that about, Jeremy?
It's called The Instruction Booklet. It's about video game history. Sometimes. Me and my friend Michael are actually talking about, exactly what it sounds like, video game history. He's a PhD student right now, and he has some great knowledge. And between my years of experience and his academic knowledge, we're hopefully going to track video game history and do some other fun odds and ends. And
wait, you're only occasionally talking about a specific topic? Well, that's our bit. You can't take that.
Gimmick infringement.
Fight me.
Fucking...
What?
I will rabble.
All right, good.
No, I don't want to fight you, Jeremy.
That's going to be a thing. It's just going to be once a month. I'm still going to be here. You guys can't get rid of me. You've tried.
That's right.
Abaddon can, though.
You're chained to the chair.
God damn it. When did that happen?
But he's chained to the chair, but that chair is not chained to anything else.
It's like Bruce Almighty. It's like, you're chained to the chair. Looks down. Fuck, where'd that chain come from? That'd be
What do you think I was doing when Pat fell?
an imaginary rope. Just
I'm also on Instagram at my new art stuff, Press Art F4. That's like just F and 4. It's also on Facebook as well. I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/BackwardsHero, where I occasionally play my games, because here lately, the guy I've been playing my games with has been really busy, and he needs breaks every once in a while. But we've been playing Demio, a little tabletop game, and then, that's about it. So, just some things.
It's good stuff. We're all very excited. I got to listen to the first episode, the vast majority of it today, because I was editing it. And it's good stuff.
Yeah.
And yet another banger theme song.
Oh, yeah. It's a hell of a great theme song. Some mysterious editor, though. Like,
it's
some dark and powerful wizard.
I love that mysterious guy.
Yeah. Patrick, what's going on in the world of...
Gesundheit.
Oh, my God. I'm concerned right now.
Look, do you have something in your throat?
No, I'm pronouncing the name of the network.
No,
I got water right here.
Like there's an umlaut over the Y. Nobody noticed that before?
Oh.
No, Jamie, I think your tuberculosis has just reached your brain.
Got to move out west.
Lots of fresh air and
Got to find you a
open
cave
land.
in Colorado.
Just to preface everything, thank you all so much. It's been a blast to be on this journey of 100-ish episodes with my good pals, with making a lot of good memories and a lot of just fun audio content. And in speaking of more fun audio content, we have even more on the main channel, AYCH. Our most recent episode we just released is a non-canon file where AYCH classic standby Tanner went to Disney World and tried 111 different foods from all across Disney World. A lot of different variety. If you're big into Disney, if you're big into food, check out the episode. It's a lot of fun. 3 hours of very specific food and drink ranking for your audio pleasure.
Also with a banger theme song.
Another Shim Studios original.
So and
if you like Centennial-based episodes, and get ready, it's coming up very soon in the month of April. We have AYCH's 300th episode.
So that would be a tricentennial.
The Centennial related.
Say it was a tricentennial, not a centennial.
Jimmy, you're fired.
You can't fire me. It's my show.
And I'm the executive producer.
I pay for shit. You can't fire me.
Oh, I will. Dan will try.
That's it. Texas Deathmatch.
Tricentennial episode.
Tricentennial episode.
More
now,
beef.
technically, it's probably like episode 378, but much like Cage,
way off.
It's our 300 mainline episode. We have about 70 to 80 non-numbered episodes in the mix.
Man, we were just off by 1 or 2.
Yeah, like we had like a 10 plus or minus swing on here. I was feeling bad about that, but dang.
Also, we've been the main show's been coming up on 6 years. Our 6-year anniversary is coming up very soon as well at the start of May. And there's a lot more fun stuff coming from AYCH across all of our channels. Caging Greatness, AYCH Extra. AYCH is just going to continue to grow, and we hope you're there for all of it. Lastly, follow me on all the socials you care to use: Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. John lost his name.
Including Truth Social?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't care to use it.
Fair enough. It is awful over there.
Well, so, Shim, where can the folks find you?
Oh, I mean, just all the normal Captain Shimmy shit. It's fine. Doesn't matter. You can also find me at the shop here in town, Comic Strip. Check out our merch store at tpublic.com/user/Cajun Greatness. And again, I just want to say that we're very grateful to everyone for listening. We enjoy doing this. Like, the percentage of Cage movies we watch is like under 50, but we enjoy this like a good 96, 97% of the time, roughly. And it means a lot that you've all followed us and you've taken this Cage journey with us. And again, just quick shout out to our friend Eric. We do love you for as much shit as we give you. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is still not a good movie, but you are entitled to like it, even if Bill and Ted is better. Anyway, thank you all for listening, and we will see you from the bushes behind your house next week.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, Babs.
Bye.
How absurd.
Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
How absurd.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.